Hi, I'm Terry Brock, and today I've got a treat for you, and I get the chance to talk to a guy that is going to impress the socks off you, Rory Vaden. Roy, thanks for being with us.
Hey, thanks, Terry. This will be fun.
Well, we just got a chance to hear you here at the meeting, and you were talking about all kinds of wonderful things that are very practical. I particularly like what you said about discipline. And discipline, tell me what discipline means to you, and how do we get it?
Yeah, well, I think, the premise of everything is take the stairs, right? That's the metaphor I use. It's all about doing the things we know we should be doing even when we don't feel like doing them. And so the take the stairs message is about encouraging people to start doing the things that they don't want to do, as that being the shortest path to success. And so the whole methodology is really about understanding how the most disciplined people in the world think differently. They process their choices through a different set of criteria that actually makes discipline easier for them in a way.
How can discipline be easier? It seems like a hard thing for many people. I go, oh no, discipline, I don't want to do it. How can it be easier?
Yeah, well, that's one of the primary one of the 7 strategies actually of Take the Stairs, which we talk about is the first one. It is called the paradox principle of sacrifice. And the way most of us think is we're guided by our short terms and our emotions and our feelings and wanting to do things that feel good right here and now. Well, when we were interviewing several hundreds and really thousands of people for this work, we discovered that the most disciplined people in the world actually realized that the shortest path to success is actually to do the things you don't want to do in the short term. So there's this great paradox that the things that are easy in the short term lead to difficult long-term consequences. Meanwhile, the things that are difficult in the short term lead to easy long-term consequences.
That's profound. Yeah. So in other words, I've got to, as Zig Ziglar told us, if the harder you are on yourself, the easier life will be on you. And the easier you are on yourself, the harder life will be on you. It sounds like you're echoing that same philosophy.
Yeah, absolutely. And the strategy is real simple. So once we have that insight, realizing that problems that are procrastinated on are only amplified, that's a part of this discussion as well, is then the strategy becomes leveraging long-term vision to endure short-term sacrifices. So it's like the amount of our endurance is directly proportionate, I think, to the clarity of our vision. And if I have a real clear picture of what I want for my life, and there's a strong connection to the sacrifices I'm asking myself to make today, or somebody else is asking me to make, then action happens naturally. It's like I'm leveraged to action. But if I have a cloudy picture of what I want for my life and my future, and there's a convoluted connection to how those sacrifices I'm being asked to make today forward me towards that, then action becomes hard for anybody. So if somebody is struggling with discipline, it may not be that they are struggling with discipline or will or work ethic. It may be more the result of a lack of vision.
So if you have a strong enough vision, then it gives you the power, the reason to carry forward.
Absolutely. Yeah, it sort of pulls you through the muck.
Well, I'm not going to let you get away without telling us about your book here. I just saw this, Take the Stairs. Now, you communicate those concepts in there, and it looks good. I bought one and looking forward to getting into it. Right, tell us a little bit about this and how people can get a hold of it.
Sure. Well, as I mentioned, the primary part of the book is understanding how the most successful people in the world process their choices through a different set of criteria, such as the one that we talked about, and there's 7 of them. But our big promotion with the book is actually we are doing a nationwide bus tour.
Yeah, tell us about that and what you're doing. I was fascinated with that.
Sure. Yeah, we're more focused on the tour because we are taking a tour bus across the country between February 20th and March 20th, and we have partnered with 20 different high schools all across the country, and we are doing free public events where we want people to come with their teenagers to come together like as a family. I teach all 7 strategies of the Take the Stairs methodology, and then we collect a $10 suggested donation at the door. If we don't want money to be the reason people don't come, but we collect a donation, and then we take 100% of that money and we give it back to that local school district. Nice. So we have the education, the character education for the parents and the kids, and we raise money for the school. And the TakeTheStairsTour.com is where people would go to find out 20 different states coming up here.
Okay, so say that again so we can make sure we get that on the screen right below here. Real slowly, where do they go to get information?
They're going to go to www.takethestairs.tour.com.
Very good, which ties in with Take the Stairs, available where fine books are sold.
That's right.
Roy, you're a gentleman. We really appreciate the way you give and the way you help others. Thank you very much for all you do.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.